Hello, this is going to be the first of 3 5-minute masterclasses on confidence. What is confidence, eh? When we meet somebody in a workplace environment or socially or whatever, we kind of immediately know whether or not they're confident, don't we? Is it something to do with the way in which they carry themselves, how they walk and move? Is it their body language, the way they speak to people effortlessly, confidently? What we're going to be looking at in this first 5-minute masterclass actually has nothing to do with the physicality of body language or how you come across, and also nothing to do with the tone of your voice and how you come across vocally. It has everything to do, though, with what's going on up here, your thought processes and what is running through your mind. Because I'm sure it'll come as no great surprise that your thought processes are the critical starting point for confidence. So what I'm going to take you through today, just quite quickly, is something that I've loosely termed the confidence cycle. Now, we start with our own attitudes, our own emotions, our own beliefs sometimes, and our own thought processes. As human beings, the way in which the brain is wired to work means that we will always respond to something emotionally before we respond to it logically. So here we go. Our thoughts, our attitudes and our emotions. Now let's imagine for a moment that I have been asked to give a presentation to a lot of colleagues at work. Now let's imagine also that my thought process around this is, oh my word, why have they asked me? I hate public speaking. Last time I did it, I fell as I walked onto the stage. I dropped my notes everywhere, the PowerPoint didn't work, I was sweating away, the audience was starting to laugh, it was horrendous. I hate public speaking, I really hate it. It's going to be awful. Now guess what? That negative thought process is going to have an impact on my behaviours and actions. As I prepare for that particular presentation, I'm going to be telling myself negative things. When I walk onto the stage, I am going to be giving away all sorts of non-verbal signals that betray lack of confidence, that betray negativity, because I am constantly telling myself how awful this is going to be and how bad I am at it. Now here's the thing. My audience, other people, are going to respond emotionally to that. Before I've even said a word, they are going to subconsciously be forming an opinion of me based on those non-verbal signals. In essence, in this situation, they are going to be asking themselves, is this person a credible person that I should listen to? If my body language and my non-verbal signals are negative and lacking in confidence because of what I'm telling myself up here, the answer to that question is likely to be no. That judgment that they make, guess what, is going to come across in their response to me and their behaviours. Maybe they'll start talking to the person next to them. Maybe they'll start checking their Blackberries or something. And then what happens? Actually, the whole thing goes full cycle. Because I'm looking out at the audience and seeing people not listening to me, and I'm thinking, there, you see, I knew it was going to be a disaster, then nobody's even listening to me. So a negative thought process will set in motion a negative cycle, a negative confidence cycle. However, the good news is we can break into this cycle at this point here. And actually here as well, but more about that next time. Here's where the challenge comes, because quite often negative thought processes are habit. We've always told ourselves that we're rubbish at presentation skills or whatever. The trick here is to every time you catch yourself with that negative thought process, catch yourself and consciously say something positive instead. Every time you hear yourself saying, I hate public speaking, I'm rubbish at it, no, I have something worth saying and I'm going to say it with confidence. Oh, but I have something worth saying and I'm going to say it with confidence. Oh, but last time it was I have something worth saying and I'm going to say it with confidence. Now here's the thing. You might feel that those negative things you're saying to yourself are true. Maybe last time your presentation wasn't that great. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter whether that negative thought was right or wrong. The critical thing is it useful? And if it isn't, get rid of it. Focus on the positive. Because guess what? What is going to happen when you walk onto the stage telling yourself, I have something worth saying and I'm going to say it with confidence, instead of skulking onto the stage wishing the whole thing was over before it starts? This is also going to impact on the way people see you. Because you're walking out with a positive frame of mind, that is going to come across in your non-verbal communications and your body language. Other people, when they're saying, is this person credible and worth listening to, are likely to tell themselves, yes, they are, because you've walked onto the platform with confidence. It's impacted on your actions and on their response via their thought processes. And here's the next thing. You'll look out at your audience and see that they're listening to you, and it becomes a positive cycle, because now you can really say to yourself, I have got something worth saying. I can say it with confidence. And so it becomes a positive cycle. This is easier said than done. But challenge your thoughts. Those negative thoughts that happen subconsciously that you keep telling yourself, bring them to the conscious, to the front of the mind, and address them. Doesn't matter whether they're right or wrong. If negative thoughts aren't useful, get rid of them. Focus on your thoughts first and foremost, my friends, because that is the crucial starting point for confidence. In the next 2 masterclasses, we'll be focusing on this area and how you can kind of fake it till you make it by looking at your behaviours and actions. But focus on your thoughts first.